This is my black book. This book is encoded with messages. Messages. You see what you want to see. So, following the same line of thought of my friend Danilo, here's a message I've encoded for you guys. Here it goes. It's got 2 or 3 pages, so listen until you're ready to stop listening. Wish and you shall receive. Need is only an option. It is irrelevant to get what you want. No matter how hard you try to look out, you always finish by looking back inside. It starts with a proton that leaves the sun. It travels filled with infinity and hits the back of your eye. It then starts the slow processing of information from one moment to the other. In order to satisfy your need to relinquishingly take a decision, you need to understand something. That moment that flashed before your eyes just passed. The particle of light left from that same sun that will crash and burn at the end of the day. He'll carry along his business until darkness comes. Then, when blinded by the tinkle, twitch, and blink of the night, we shall search again for the light. For searching the lesser, darker option, we shall seek the light. For seeking the even darker option, we shall see the light. For staying into darkness, we shall find the light. Night and day are only 2 same sides on one planet. Although it is always the same sun that we turn around, the twinkle do turn around as well. For long the question was, how does our sun turn around us? Then when somebody said he was right, they believed him. Then when people realized they were told the truth, that the sun wasn't turning around them, they killed him. Long ago the question was, how does our sun do not turn around us? And we got mad as shit. How could we understand something that obviously is stuck in an ever-ending loop of bright blue to indigo light? So as far as the eyes can gaze, their image never stops changing. How can one find a good position of our never-ending deceiver of true, warm, and lazy bright when its position is changing by the night? So as darkness falls, man searches for the bright. He'll point there where he knows to find it. Wisdom won't. As man look up and see, soon enough he'll go crazy. He'll go back inside and claim his brightness. But he can only hold it for so long. As crazy goes down the road, you'll see more and more of what you don't see when you can actually just look at it. Limits exist as breaking points. Down the rabbit hole of darkness, you will fear never finding the light ever again. You can always care less about that until the day you cease. But a life spent in darkness shouldn't be too much of a problem when all bright goes out, right? When once again, for the first time and the last time, man will lose his bright, stolen back from whom had given first, he'll look again where wise had pointed last. So he'll see again the same darkness, but won't fear it anymore. No more crazy. Been there, done that. Just fear of seeing nothing again. And then, when fear will start, he'll panic and fall again. So before he shall not see, as blinded by the fear he is. I'm just gonna light a cigarette before I finish this last page. One of my friend told me something. He said something really important. What happens is when you burn this part of the cigarette? What does it look like? What happens? What does it mean? What do you see in the world? 2,000 chemicals without the filter straight into my lungs. What is really healthy for you, eh? When finally turned to enough of his own craziness, man shall run out of the city, but not yet into the woods. At first, he'll run blindly and trip and fall and crack his skull open. Only then, lying on the ground, blinded first by his own darkness, man will open his eyes and look for last. He'll look and see winks of everlasting distant twinkles of death. Because only in life and death of fear can you really overcome them. So as the other man said, just wait and listen. That man will stop once darkness falls and wait inside of his own pure, unadulterated, unintimidated, uninfluenced, and deceit-free darkness. He'll wait and listen to what all let thy wings know. As blinded bright-eyed, right, out of more darkness will come less. Inside less bright shall come light. Out of less light shall come more bright. Let's just wish nobody goes too crazy. Nobody goes too crazy. Just wish. Let's just wish. Nobody goes too crazy. Alright?